Welcome everyone to more of The Witness here on Additional Pylons Games. We're continuing our Let's Play through all of The Witness, our no spoilers, no cheats Let's Play. So, if you have anything to say, any comments to make, please, no spoilers, no hints, no nothing like that. Trying to complete this game on my own, without the help of any other guides. So, last time we started here in the town, started wrapping up some of the different puzzles in here. So we got this puzzle that was confounding me for the longest time. We also opened up this area, and we've got one more puzzle to do over there. However, I realized that I opened up this building, and I didn't actually do anything with it. And you can see we've got a, what looks like maybe another staircase that comes down. So hopefully we can solve that. But I did a quick little scouting around, and we've got a couple different puzzles in here. Problem is that we've got no, like, the sound is broken, twould seem. So I'm not really certain. Do I need to come into, like, the little jungle area here? Is that what we... No? I'm trying to listen for something. Doesn't seem to be working. Alright, this seems suspicious. Okay, well, first of all, I think it's interesting that we're in a recording studio, because here I am recording. Obviously it doesn't look like this, but I'm recording, so it's kind of fun. It's kind of fun in that way. I feel like don't have the information to solve these at the moment. So I'm going to continue on. Continue looking around here, see if there's anything else that pops out at me. Hopefully not literally. But try and figure out if there's anything else around here. Also, I did discover right here, it's pretty simple to see that we've got an environmental puzzle. We just need to turn the lights to red up there, and then we'll be able to do this guy right here. Let's check around back. Is there anything here that I'm missing? Can I go up here? No, I cannot. Alright. Huh. Alright, let's come back. Just being very quiet. Alright, let's try actually interacting with these. What? That can't be right. Did I really just get it on the first try? Oh, do I need to make it? Oh, okay, hold on. I think I got it now. So we'll do low, low, super high, middle. And we'll do the same over here. Low, low, high, middle. There we go. Boom. So the solution was really whatever solution that I come up with. Interesting. That's never been the case. At least not that I can remember. Okay. What do we got here? Oh, there's something over. Okay. Alright. So we need to separate the white and the black dots. Okay. So this is a case of I need to change the color. Ah. I bet that this is what I need to So this will change some of the colors. So that maybe just... Hold on. Huh. This is a pretty neat room. I like this room. Alright, we're going to keep going on this one. Alright, so if this is the case, then I want to do like this, that, and there. Okay, so this tells me that green is not the right configuration for this one. So let's do this. Okay, so that's blue. This is where we were. So let's go with the opposite then. Here, like that. Red. Oh, wow. Okay. So this tells me here. Okay. So that's a no. But maybe... Oh, I've only been doing this one. Ooh, hold on. Okay. So let's do it like this then. No, that doesn't work. Oh, that's wrong. Hold on. Okay. So, do I have to mix? Okay. So we've got blue. Oh, maybe I need to remember what each of these are for. Can I solve this from over here? No. Okay. I just want to do a quick little experiment. Hold on. It's kind of difficult when it's sideways. Okay, so that's blue. Surround this guy. Up top, middle. Okay. Huh. That's green. That's blue. And then this would be red. Have I tried solving this on red? I think I did. Alright, let's... Okay, well, obviously red is what solves the environmental puzzle outside, so I'll be sure to leave it on red when I leave. I'm just looking to see if there's any other clues around here. But it's not looking like it. It's looking like this is just a quick and easy... Maybe I need to figure out which ones change color for each of these. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna draw. I'm gonna use my famous grid drawing skills, guys. I know. I'm sure you've heard legends of them. They're quite extraordinary. The grid is looking horrendous already. Yes, legendarily horrendous. All right, so we've got it's a 6x6. Oh boy, that's a doozy right there. Oh, all right, let's draw this grid. All right, and then I need to do that, and that, and then do the same thing vertically. You know, that's not half bad actually. That's a pretty decent one. All right, so, ooh. Okay, so how on this grid do I denote what color each one? I think that the easiest thing to... Man, this one's a doozy. I think I need to make 3 grids, actually. One for red, one for blue, and one for green. Darn. Darn. Another grid. Alright, bear with me, guys, as I do some grid drawing here. I guess while I'm doing that. Oh, no. What is there to say? Hopefully you guys are having a better day than I am. It's kind of a not so great day. Alright, there's grid number 2. Slow and methodical, okay. And grid number 3, getting it up and running. Okay. So yeah, hopefully you're having a better day than I am. I broke the handle on my car door. It's kind of weird. Kind of just a strange thing. I've been meaning to replace it anyway, so it's kind of maybe it's a blessing in disguise, right? But all right, so let's label these red. This one blue. This one green. There we go. Look at that labeling. All right, so for red, we've got white here, white here, white here, white on all the top ones. Being very methodical about this. Hopefully you guys, obviously this is not exactly the most riveting gameplay, but hopefully you guys can appreciate the thoroughness that I'm attempting here for these. All right, so all the bottom ones are black with the exception of one. All right, let's change this over to, this would be blue. Okay. So for blue, we've got white up top, surrounded by black in the top left. All white up top again. On the right, all black on the bottom, so we've got at least one change down there. And then black, 3 black and 1 white on the bottom right. So I'm thinking is that we need to review all 3 different colors in order to discern which ones, oh my gosh, which ones belong together and which ones don't. Alright, 1 black surrounded by white, all white in the top right, all black in the bottom left, and then all white in the bottom right. Okay, so what this does then is it does a couple things. It looking at these, I think it justifies what I was saying. So the top right quadrant, all 4 of those dots always stay white. So what this tells me is that for each of these other ones, there's only one block that changes color from the norm. Maybe that's not 100% true, but it tells me which ones should not be included with the others. So that is, if we look in here, this one needs to be blocked off. This one needs to be blocked off. And this one needs to be blocked off from the other ones surrounding it. So it's the top right here, and top left here. These ones are fine by themselves. So let's go ahead and do that. So let's do that. This again. Okay. Maybe these ones need to not be in the same area as each other. That's fine. So then how are we going to do that? What if it looks like this, actually? No? Okay. Let's give it a go like this. Then like that. Like this. Really? I'm surprised. So the top right always stays white. Bottom right switches. What was wrong about that one? Alright, I'm gonna try and redraw that path. Just see if I can figure out what was wrong with that one. I'm not sure if this is actually the one the same path that I took though. It's not. Okay, so I think the path that I took looks like something like this. I don't think that's correct. But Weird. This is really strange. Do I have to solve it? Maybe I have to solve it on all 3 colors. Solve it for all 3 colors. It's like solve it on green, solve it on red. No, that's not it either. Wow. Alright, I'm going to go back. Okay, let's make sure that I have this correct. Black, white, white, white. All 4 white, all 4 black, all 4 white. Okay, so green is correct to what I've got. So let's go over here. Go back to blue. Blue. 1 white in the top left. White in the bottom right. Those are solid blocks, so that's correct. And then we want to go red. Come on, mouse. There we go. All white in the top left, all white in the top right, all black in the bottom right, black L bottom left. Man. What am I... Again, it obviously isn't just this, because... It can't be just that. Do all the whites and all the... No, the whites and the blacks just have to be separated from each other. They don't have to be all in the same space as one another. If I remember that correctly. So then, it looks something like, again, it would look like this. Why is that not working? Huh. Okay. I'm gonna ruminate on that one for a while. I'm gonna come back to that one. Okay. So that space we've figured out the music part. The only thing left is I think we've got one puzzle in here, or we've got one puzzle here on the bottom. And then those puzzles, and I think that's it. Plus anything that might be up top. Alright, this puzzle again. Okay. So, if I remember correctly from last time, this puzzle, the issue that we have is that these guys have to be did something like that's not gonna work. Okay. It's a 3. That's not gonna work either. Gets me all the dots, but these blocks are not in the same spot. Or they're not in the right spots. There's too many blocks included in that area. If we did it like this. Like that is going to leave us without... It's obviously not correct. Okay. Alright. So if we have... We can't do this because that leaves us with 2 dots up at the top that aren't going to... that we can't reach. So that doesn't work. And the same thing goes for if we try and do the opposite. If we try and do something down here, then we leave out those blocks there at on the left. So we need to hit every block and create a shape that these guys are both cool with. No. Obviously not. This is where I just was. That doesn't work on any account. Man! Ah! Alright. Okay. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to take a quick review back at some of these previous puzzles to figure out what made these ones work. So... Okay, so the thing that allowed me to solve these was to figure out what shape the dots had to be in relation to each other that would function. So let's try and do that. So let's logic out the shape that these two have to be in order for me to be able to get all of the dots. And I think that shape is either an L or it's either a sideways. Could it be a vertical one too? No, it has to be either an L or it has to be a T. It can't be taller. It has to be wider than it is tall as well in order to reach both of these. So that tells me that the shape has to be no. Okay. So I think that this one has to be in the top left because otherwise the only other, yeah. So this has to be, I think that this has to be here. So the shape has to be right here, I think, because if I have anything like this, then I immediately can't finish this puzzle because one, I've got a bunch of stuff down here underneath that's not going to work, and two, then I've got these blocks up here, these hexagons that I can't reach. So I think that this automatically has to be right here. And then the end basically is me coming in, down and up. No, can't be right. Because then I'd have to do this, which gives us all sorts of weird stuff here on these blocks. So I retract what I just said. It either has to be here, or the same thing on this side. I don't think I've tried that much, actually. I haven't tried much of getting, like, doing something like this. Obviously, that is not going to work, but that's the shape that we're going. The only other possible one would be something like this. That leaves out a bunch of dots. Obviously not correct. I'm not really sure what I'm doing at this point. Um... Okay. Alright. So I have spent approximately 10 to 15 minutes on each of these. So I'm going to go back. There's one other area that I realized at the end of, I think, last episode, that I realized I never finished the temple. So here's what I'm thinking. I'm going to be recording another episode right after this. So I'm going to try and see if I can't... I feel like what I need is a little momentum. A little momentum to get my brain going, my brain rolling back into the whole... Let's give this a shot. See, there we go. Just a little momentum is what I'm looking for. Okay, I want to get in the right angle. That doesn't look correct because I can't actually get through. Ah, okay. So I think I need to come here. Okay. Let's get a little momentum going. Get some easy puzzles that I never got around to doing earlier. Get those done, and then at the end of... once we're done with this episode, we can rally on to the next one, hopefully with, again, a little momentum. That doesn't make any sense. Neither does that. So let's try out here then. This doesn't seem to make sense either, but... Need to get it lined up properly. Maybe I have to step back a little farther. Okay, there's no actual way to get into. So let's try... No? Alright. Let's get in here. I feel like this should guide me a little bit more as to what it wants me to do. So let's try further this way. That completely cuts it off. Man, this is just a really frustrating episode. Sometimes it seems like the whole world is going your way, and other times it seems like it's just conspiring against you. Okay, so there's no actual way to get to where I want to go with those ones. Maybe it's a combination of something like this. That's not enough. That doesn't make sense. These lines are usually very prescriptive as to, like, there's a single path that you're able to go on. Not this open-ended stuff. See, that's just too open-ended. Alright, let's take a quick study of what these leave. Like, so these ones completely blocked off this area and left only one route to go through. As did these. There's only one legitimate way to get through. So if there's not a way to get through, then if there's not only one way to get through, then it's not. It doesn't seem like it's correct. So let's try getting a little closer then. again. The end is completely blocked off. Unless this tells me the path. Ah, boom. Okay. So this is kind of the opposite. So I need to come over 2, up 2, over 1, up. Over 2, up 2, 1, up. Okay. Let's try it again. Double check. I didn't come down first. Over 2, up 2, over 1, up 1. Over 2, down. Over 1, up 2. Over 2. Up 1. Am I too high up? Did I forget to go down one at the start? Is that what it is? Oh, okay. There we go. Okay. Let's do this last puzzle here, and then we'll wrap up the episode there. So for this one, we want to place... Is it the correct path, or is it the... right back to the... Okay. So this seems to not provide all of the necessary... So if we put the start there, then it tells me some of the info, but not all of it. So it tells me that I can come either like this. Then where's this middle part? Okay, this seems like a good drawing thing to do. So it's 3 by 6. Hell yeah, look at that fantastic grid that we're drawing here. Oh, baby. So. Boom. Man. Pen and paper. So handy. So handy. Alright. So we're going to come over this way. We're going to come left 2. Go down 1. Got multiple branching paths as well. So we got down 2 more is also a possibility. Over 2 and down 2 possibility. And then to the right 1. Up 1. Right again. Got the end pattern here. Okay, come down. That tells me that this block. So that tells me, okay, so this tells me that this right here has to also be a part of it. And then so do these two. Do a little deduction. Will. Let's make sure that my lines are nice and thick for all the possibles. Okay. Now the question is, how do I figure out the rest? Which part do I go to? And am I just missing some information? Alright, let's try stepping farther back. Are there any other angles to look at this from? Alright, so you guys are getting a little bit longer of an episode just because I want to finish these. Get a little momentum. Okay. Man, I just feel like I'm missing something. What am I missing? Ah. Those seem to line up very well. If I line these up, then... Okay, hold on. Did the middle ones here... Yes. Interesting that it didn't use this bottom part here. Okay, so I think that's a clue right there. I think that this is a clue right here. And then all I need to do is connect it to one of the other ones. Problem is that we've also got this downward one here. So maybe this is wrong, but... Alright, let's... Okay, so from what I've drawn, they're all feasible. Okay, so I'm gonna start with the one that's the most left hand and work my way over. So it'd look like this. Like that. Down. Over. Down these two. Okay. That's what I thought. Down to the middle. Over. This last part I'm fairly certain on. But it's this first part. It's down to over. Down. Over like this. Here. Really? None of those, huh? Alright, guys. I've been struggling. Hold on. Is he ready to get up top? Doesn't seem like it. Alright, I've been struggling this episode. I think it's time for us to call it. This episode's almost 10 minutes longer than... It's 5 minutes longer than I normally have it. So, I'm going to call it there. We'll pick up here. Finish up this puzzle next time that we start next episode. So, thanks again for tuning in for this slightly slower episode, if you will. Slightly disappointing episode. We got a few things done, but not as much as I was hoping to accomplish. So hopefully, with a little momentum, we'll get things going when we get next episode going. So, thanks for tuning in once again, and we'll see you again soon here on APG.